7th time you've sat here already doing a pre-match interview. It's we're only in August. The games are just coming so thick and fast at the moment, aren't they?
They are, yeah. And you have to move on quickly. I mean, obviously there's still some things that we have to discuss from Saturday, which we'll do this morning. So yeah, but they are, it's thick and fast, but as I said, it gives other lads opportunities, doesn't it, to stake a claim for the shirt.
Do you prefer it that way? Because the summer's quite, well, it's not relaxed, but you're just getting ready for the games, and then all of a sudden you really just have to hit the ground running. Do you prefer it the Tuesday, Saturdays?
Yeah, I do, but it's always nice to have a little bit of a respite like we did last week, and then you can go and do some proper work on the training ground. Well, not proper, but you can do some work on the training ground. You can also go and watch a game. So me and Jed a chance to go and watch Grimsby against Walsall, when we used to take the two teams, and obviously we were playing Grimsby, so it gives you time to do that, and it gives you time, for lads who are sort of injured to get back and hopefully stake a claim, whether it's getting back to training or whether it's getting back to getting themselves in contention to play.
What is the injury situation like at the moment? Is it easing any?
It is a little bit. We have to have the medical meeting in a bit, so we'll know a little bit more from Saturday's game. You get a little bit of an update on the Sunday morning, but then you get the full extent when we have the meetings at 9:15.
Carabao Cup gives you a chance to reshuffle your pack, but I guess you are limited in that to some extent because of the injuries and suspensions and things like that.
We are, yeah. I mean, it is a little bit of a respite from the league. We've done quite well in it now. We've played, obviously, the two games we've played, and our lads have done really well and come in and scored goals and, defended well and played some really nice stuff and nice football as well. So it'll be another good test. I'm looking forward to it, to be honest, because, as I said, when you do play Saturday and you do quite well, or you get a positive result from the game and or the performance, if you like, you can't wait for the next game.
And Doncaster, know plenty about them, won League 2 last season, had a good start to League 1. What are you expecting? Good
side. They proved it last year. We played them early on the season, didn't we? And then we played them here. They had 2 good results against us. Our first performance against them wasn't the best, if you like, so we were just trying to gel as a team and get used to each other and what have you. But no, I've watched them. I've watched the games they played up to now. I think he'd certainly made a load of changes when he played Middlesbrough in the last round, and he done really well. They won 4-0, so we know what to expect. Grant and Cliffy have the team set up really well, always organised. They play really nice football. They can go direct, they can play up to Billy Sharp, Joe Ironside when he plays, so they've got some really good players that we have to be mindful of.
One of them, Matty Pearson, who used to play for Eckridge and obviously scored an iconic goal in the Carabao Cup against Burnley. If you can get through, there's the Burnley, Middlesbroughs, West Hams that we've played before, so that's the incentive, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, that was well before my time here. When I came in that season, I think Matty was just on his way out. He'd done a week's pre-season with him, I think, and then he sort of left. Matty, then he's had the career he's had, which has been really fantastic for him. But as you say, touching on that, is the rewards are there for everyone, aren't they? It's both cups. I mean, we had the rewards of last season in the FA Cup, playing against Liverpool at Anfield, which was unbelievable for the club and for us as a team and staff. So hopefully we can do that again.
And you've said you're having your big meeting today to sit down and talk about your options for transfers. I guess it's an important week for you now to see what happens in the final few days of the transfer window. It
is one of them. It's obviously comings and goings, so more like obviously comings really, to be honest. So we'll sit down and you've got to have a strong enough squad to go and compete, as you said, in the league. The Virtue is the Papa John's, and also the League Cup now we're still in, and obviously the FA Cup.
And just finally, 4 games at home this season, 4 games unbeaten. It's a decent record to build on.
It's brilliant. I was thinking about that myself this morning, of chatting to the lads about that, and that's something to build on, it's something to keep hold of, it's something that to start that you want to do better. I know we've had our victories in the cup, but we want to put them into league sort of points now.